guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be another AlinaCraft, AlinaCutle project share using some of these dies and stamps right here. So let me get straight into it. Okay, so I used this one, and this one for this guy. Okay, so right here I made a little card, a thank you card. So so this one right here is it comes with like the thank you part and then the other outer edge, which you could just layer and make it like a one-dimensional thank you tag. It also comes with the little circle so you can make it a tag or a label depending on what you want. But if you die cut these two together, it will make a little like basically like a frame so that you can cut that out in foam and make a shaker. So that's what I did. Use some glitter, some sequins in there. And then right here is this like Barbie style looking one with the doily, and then it comes with that inner circle that you can cut out. So I cut that thick Hobby Lobby paper with the inner circle, and then the doily part I did in like a floral paper. And then these little stars on top of this, and then these guys right here are from this set as well. So there they are. And then I lined the back two pieces. This is vellum. I don't know if you could tell on camera. I did a vellum smaller nesting die and then the bigger one. So I used the biggest one of this, like the door style nesting dies. And I just ran it through and barely left the edge off so that I can make a flap. And this bow is from my stash. So as you can see right here, it's barely connected, just a hair. I didn't run it through the die cutting machine. And then I layered two of the nesting dies and then continued with the gold stars on the inside so that it, you know, matched on the outside. And I like that little shaker element. Super cute, right? Or super adorable. I'm trying to think of new words. And then, let's see. Okay, those are what I used for that. And we have, let's see what I used for the tags. This tag die right here comes with the 4 different dies, and then you could cut the edges as well. So for instance, you could use, you know, you run your tag through and then you go through and add a squiggly line and it'll cut your tag in half. So say here's the gold one, like a gold version. And you can use the top or the bottom and layer whatever you want. So I did a main tag on the very back and I stitched it in red, and I stitched it in gold thread. I love the little like notches missing, like the little detail and the scallop with the dots at the top. And then I puffed up a smaller tag and did it in 2 different colors. And then the stamp set, the Happy Mail stamp set, there's one that says love is in the details. I stamped that on pink paper with white embossing powder, and then I embossed it and then just cut it out with a hole punch. It kind of cut off some of the words, but I don't mind the way that that looks. And I just did some tulle and some ribbon right here at the very top. Super cute. Love is in the details, and you can just attach this to anything, any type of Happy Mail or whatever else. Then also with this tag die, I used the largest one right here, as you can see. And then I used the other stamp set, the Swap Divas style stamp set. It's a different stamp set. It has a little envelope and it says surprise inside. It's one continuous stamp, but I just cut it in half so that I could layer it, you know, on top and bottom. So I could layer it like that, and then the envelope didn't fit, of course. This little swan is from my dollar store. Then I just did a little flag pennant and I puffed everything up on dimensionals and added a little bow. And some tulle right here is holding the tag together, and I'm gonna take it apart right now to show you guys. So the person would just untie this, and I fed the tulle through both pieces. So as you can see, this is one continuous piece. It's the largest tag, and I just made sure that the bottom part wasn't touching any of the paper, so that it would, you know, make a little flap like this. So once I ran it through and had my little pocket, I guess you would call it, I went through and used the second smallest one of this door style nesting frame, and I punched it in there and punched it out right there, and then I used the back piece that piece that popped out, I used it for the back so you could write your name or stamp something on the back. And then I just put a little piece of acetate. I just did tape on the inside and cut a little square of acetate and put it right there. And then I was like, okay, what can I put in here? You can put all sorts of stuff, you guys. Candy, anything like miscellaneous. So I just made a cute little pink, gold, and white sequins mix. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of double-sided tape on the inside. And it fits perfectly. And it goes right there. And it's not gonna move anywhere. So if you put a piece of candy, you rewrap a piece of like a little Hershey's nugget or anything else like that, you could just tape a little piece on the back and then go right there. And then you're gonna feed it right back through this front little hole. And voila, now you have a closed tag. And I think that's a super cute way to like send something or even add an extra on top of a gift. This is the tag, you can write on the back and stuff. So I really love how this one turned out. Next, I used this like oval style nesting die right here. Then I just fed the paper barely on the tip. You kind of can't tell right here. A little smidge I did not do in the actual die cut, so that way I could leave it as a double, you know, a card basically. So I did this really pretty watercolor paper in the back, and then I just did white on the front because I knew I was going to be stamping on it. So I used this bow set right here. And then here's the coordinating dies right here. So when I cut my white piece, I used this stamp right here at the very bottom. It's 2 straight lines right parallel next to each other. So I did it in gold and embossed it. And then the bow part, I did this bow right here. And it comes with the die, which is right here. So I stamped this in pink pearl embossing powder, as you can see right here. So, so pretty and shimmery. Then once I embossed that, heat embossed that, and it dried, then I went through and used this topper piece, and I did that in gold to give that, you know, special effect, like detail of the bow, you know, the outline of the bow. Did that in gold, and then I cut this out again in a thick white foam from Hobby Lobby to give it very extra dimension right there. And I put a little flower rhinestone in the center. And then right here is the Easter stamp set. There's so many cute sayings, but I have to say, to some bunny special is my favorite. Just stamp that in gold. It's to some bunny specials. Just super cute, simple, easy. On the inside, I did that watercolor again. And then right here, there's a bunch of different Easter eggs, but I used the heart one and the squiggly one, the chevron style one. And I did that right there in the very corner, kind of just to give the inside a little something, something. So yeah, that is my cute, crafty little project share today. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below, and I will catch you guys on the next video. All right, bye guys.